So I had to make this. I mean, as soon as I saw this clip, this little video of this guy working at 93 years old, I was like, I need to watch this. I need to like actually see what he does, because I do not picture myself working at 93 years old, especially as a doctor, let alone at all. Yeah, but who knows, maybe by the end of this video, I'll be convinced and I'll have this new revelation of like wanting to work until I'm like 150. Probably won't even get it past 100 to be honest, but anyways, let's check out this video. I really want to see what this guy has to say.
My name is Charles Tojai Soon. I'm 93. My working hours now is Monday to Friday and
Business
Sunday
card.
half day.
What? See, he still works Saturdays. So not only does he work Mondays to Fridays, he's 93 years old, he also does a half day on a Saturday morning. That is ridiculous. Also, fit check, that actually looks pretty sick. Look at the phone holder on the belt. Okay, rate this. The glasses, like, even like, I mean, I don't reckon like his natural hair color is that color, but still looks pretty smart, you know? And I'll be honest, I mean, looking at him, I don't see a 93-year-old. Oh. Look at the grin. What a baller.
Dr. Charles To is one of Singapore's pioneering heart specialists. He has never retired and still enjoys working full-time.
Yeah, I can see that. Is this bad? Is this bad that I'm eating noodles at the same time I'm watching a heart specialist? Like, this is probably like, you know, not good for the heart. In fact, I know it's not good for the heart, but they were giving it out at work for free, so I took it.
I wake up at 7 o'clock. I will leave home at 8 o'clock, and I'm here at 8:30. So I will do a ward round for half an hour if I have patients in the ward.
He still does a ward round. Like, 93-year-old guy doing a ward round. I'd just Zoom me. Just call me after the ward round. I don't want to be doing that. I can't believe he still like wakes up that early. I mean, 7 o'clock, not like massively early, but the fact that he's still doing that at his age and then going into work and actually like doing the same things that like a normal like registrar would do is pretty incredible. Definitely shows some dedication.
If they're not patients in the ward, we just have a chit chat with the doctor and the team. And our clinic will open at 9:30 and we go on till about 1 o'clock. And from 2 to 5, we run a clinic.
Yeah, so he's just in clinic.
Keep contact with patients who have different problems, different social life, different medical health problems, and many of them come from foreign countries, and that's also very good.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's half the thing. So I completely get where he's coming from in terms of how you need stimulation. You see it all the time. People who I mean, this guy, he's obsessed with his field of work, his like life as a cardiologist, and that's not a bad thing. But I guess when people retire and they don't have that mental stimulation, you actually see them actually quite deteriorate, like almost very quickly, you know, in terms of like their mental health, even their physical health, just like, you know, their overall well-being, because they don't actually have this stimulation of going to work, testing their brain, you know, interacting with different people, solving problems. It really helps you in terms of your overall like well-being and, I don't know, health, I guess. It's this weird thing. It's not like you have to work and in order to be healthy, but I think it's just the secondary benefits that you get from work, the people that you interact with, you're solving problems every single day, you're keeping your mind active, is just, you know, the benefits of that are like unparalleled. But it's nice to see that he's still like intellectually stimulated.
I'm very interested in history.
Look at all the old books. Yeah. He's reading. He looks so schmick.
To sometimes visiting speakers. We have visiting speakers from different countries who come give talks to our cardiac society, to the medical association. So I look forward to that because it's not just the medical side, there's the social aspect of it too.
Dr. Toh takes a watch.
Look at that. Look at these little sign. Little cash payment only. That's brilliant. I wonder how long he's like been working for. I mean, if this guy is 93 now, he probably would have started work as a doctor. Let's say med school is like 4 years. They have to do an undergraduate degree first, like pre-med. I'm assuming this guy's in America. And yeah, let's just call it, 26. He starts work as a doctor. That is 93 minus 26. I mean, that's essentially how much? 70, like almost 67 years. Like, that's pretty ridiculous. That guy's been working for far too long. In my head, that's far too long. This guy might keep working until, he gets too unwell to not work, which is completely fine. But I love how like low key and like just look at him. He has his name. That's his clinic. Just like little text to outline.
Additional
Brilliant.
approach to work. Keeping medical records in a cabinet rather than on a computer.
Nah. Stuff that. That is outrageous. That is probably the downside. That's the worst. That's the biggest red flag right there. I'm not writing notes on paper. I can barely read my own handwriting, let alone other people's. And I mean, what if something happens to those medical records? I don't know, man. I think this guy needs to transition to a computer ASAP. I don't get it. That would give me an absolute headache. Look at him.
He also does not have a computer at his work desk.
What? I mean, to be honest, I love that, like, landline. God, I have something weird. I really like the feel of like a landline on my ear. Like if I had a choice between calling someone at work on my mobile phone versus like a landline next to me, landline every single day of the week, honestly. Like, look at the buttons. Like the buttons are so cool. They're big, fat, like buttons, just pressing them. See him got his photo of his kids there. But yeah, no computer work. That ain't it. I mean, he doesn't need a computer. He has got like literally hundreds of years of knowledge. He's got like 50 plus years of knowledge. Like, he doesn't need a textbook. He could probably write 20 textbooks off the top of his head.
Can you imagine this patient sitting in front of you? You talk to him, then you look at the screen all the time, trying to trace his record and all that. To me, that's a little bit impersonal sometimes,
Don't disagree.
I'd rather talk to the patient in the face.
I don't disagree, but Charles, mate, you're 93 years old. You've been around the block 50 different times. I mean, I've just done 2 years as a doctor. I need more. I need the computer. I need all that information. There's no way I can get all that information in my head. So unfortunately, I have to sit in front of a computer. I don't want to. I just want to talk to people, diagnose them, treat them, and then move on. But I can't do that. I'm not as knowledgeable as you.
Dr. Toh also relies on a diary for his appointments.
No.
I use it for recording friends.
I can't even see that.
Name, IC, phone numbers, and of course medication that taking to remember. But right now appointments, meeting times, and all that. Which is
Nah. If I'm even working that late into my life, I mean, I am literally employing someone to tell me when I've got meetings or tell me when I've got patients to come in. And I just want to see it on a screen, just click them, their file comes up, I look at their file, I talk to the patient, they come in, and then go from there. I'm not writing a diary. I don't even use a diary for like my own stuff now. That is all electronic. That is something I can't do. I transitioned from a paper diary a long time ago.
nowadays available handful, but I find easier in spoke.
It's alright, I'll teach you.
Much faster.
Everything is so old
Dr.
school.
To does not have any plans to retire just yet.
Fair. I mean, why would you?
Has left the decision completely up to him.
Oh, also, look at all those high achievers. Cambridge, Oxford, Cambridge. Look, these guys look like they've graduated and they're not even 10 years old. I feel like these two are on the ends are the only ones having fun. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, this guy looks like he's graduated. He's like 7 years old. What?
Now when you come, come tomorrow morning. Anytime, sorry. Okay. Okay, see you then. Bye-bye. Bye. Well, I believe that from the health point of view, you should continue working if you can. Doing nothing, retiring at home, watching TV is very unhealthy.
Yeah, don't disagree with him. I mean, this is the whole point that we were talking about at the start. Having all that stimulation, activity, constant like solving of problems and everything like that. That's like it gives you purpose, it gives you like stimulation, you actually get enjoyment and you feel good after you do stuff at work. Especially when you're like solving tasks and doing things and interacting with different people and helping them. I mean, it doesn't have to be medical field, but like, you know, you could be a carpenter and making something or fixing like something that's broken, something at someone's place, or like that might bring you enjoyment and you might, you know, enjoy actually doing that activity. Maybe you're like a teacher at school and, you know, helping kids go through school, teaching them, helping them like learn a specific concept in maths or English or whatever it is. I mean, that might be really fun and exciting for you. But it doesn't matter what you have, I guess, having that stimulation, even if you don't work. I mean, it's not saying like you have to work in order to stay like active and stay mentally healthy. I mean, you can do those things outside work, like hobbies and activities and everything that doesn't have to be paid. Like you don't have to get paid to do those things. But a lot of people, if they don't have that encouragement, essentially resort to sitting on the couch watching TV and yeah, not doing that much. So for those who need that encouragement, maybe work is the answer when you get to that like retirement stage in your life.
But unfortunately, in certain areas, certain professions, you have no choice. Surgeons have to retire earlier because they depend a lot on the technical skills. But
Fair.
in terms of physician, we are really most of the time prescribing and giving opinions.
Yeah, actually not a bad call. Wow, what
My
that?
sons are happy that I continue working. I'm not a burden to them. One of my sons is a doctor, so if I keep up my medicine, I keep closer touch with him.
That's cool.
They never say anything. They left it to me completely.
Very, very nice. Wow. That's pretty cool. I mean, you see how happy he is and see how like how much he enjoys the work, and it looks like, you know, I mean, we didn't actually see any patient interactions there, but it seems like the patients still see him, still like enjoy coming to him for consultations, and yeah, value his experience and expertise. But if I had it my way, I would definitely not be working till 93 years old. I mean, everyone has like their own different like preferences and stuff. So I think if you do find enjoyment and you're able to keep working, why not? It's not a bad thing. But I would say, as a cautionary tale, if you have your work as your complete identity, you often don't have that same enjoyment in other things of your life. If you don't diversify your experiences, your activities, everything like that, then you may actually lose your sense of self if you're not able to work. So I really love that this 93-year-old is practicing cardiology 6 days a week, which is absolutely insane every time I see that sentence. But I hope he has other stuff outside of work that still keeps him active and engaged and everything. So yeah, you see it a lot when they're not able to work and they essentially don't have anything to do or haven't actually thought about what they might like to do outside work, and then they actually don't do so well after that because they're struggling to like find like hobbies and activities and friends to catch up with and all that stuff. So make sure you have a few different things to do and you'll be fine. But yeah, I couldn't not watch that and make a video about it because that was super interesting to watch. So yeah, anyways, we'll see. I don't know. I don't think I'll work till 93. Yeah, but I mean, like, let me know if you want to work till that late. I mean, that seems crazy, but who knows? Maybe you're the one. You're the other 93-year-old. Maybe you're the 94-year-old who wants to work that late. Who knows? Bye.